If you are watching this video, then you want to become a very good designer. Then don't worry. In this video, I will teach you to create posters, leaflets, flyers, etc. These are the headings we will be learning in this series. Gathering information, sizes, creating layouts, choosing colors, creating vectors, what to focus, fonts, and exporting. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead now and stay tuned for more videos. Click the bell icon to get notifications from the channel. First, take a paper and write all the information that you should include in your poster or the leaflet. Then cut all the unnecessary wordings to make it short as possible so the viewer will have a easy time to read your poster or the leaflet. So I also recommend you to do this step. Open Microsoft Office and type all your wordings there to make sure there is no spelling mistakes, because the poster or the leaflet you're going to print, if it has a mistake, so you're going to print a lot of quantity, right? So if you make a mistake, so you're going to have a hard time. So it's always better to check the spelling mistakes. The software I use to design mostly is Adobe Illustrator. It is the most easiest software to create posters, banners, whatever a print material. If you don't have this software, then I 100% recommend you to download this software. Okay guys, after you open Adobe Illustrator, all you have to do is go to File, New to create a new document. Also, as you can see the shortcut key, which is Ctrl+N to open a new document. So let me select from here. Alright, as soon as this windows open, as you can see, you can give whatever the name you want to the document. Also, don't worry, later on you can change this menu. Let me first come here to the sizes option. The sizes here, there are lots of presets built in here you can change from. Also, if you are struggling to find a specific size of a leaflet or the posters, all you have to do is go to Google and type example leaflet sizes or poster sizes. It will show up for you. It is so simple as that. So for now I'm gonna work with A4. See, when we open this, there are many sizes to select from, which I'm going to select A4. Automatically the A4's international size is shown here. This is the international size of the A4. Also you can change this to different units from here. As you can see on this drop down menu, there are different sizes to select from. If I select pixel for an example, as you can see, it is automatically changing the same size. Don't worry, it's the inches which was before, it's just changed to pixels. That's what happened here. So if I select the inches again, whatever the size we had before is present here, right? So the size is not changing, actually they are converting. That's a good option. You can also use this as a converter to convert into different units. Okay, so here the orientation, this means the landscape or the portrait. Let me select portrait for now. Okay, don't worry, after you press OK once again you can change this option from the artboard menu somewhere over here in this tool option. Don't worry. Okay, let's talk about bleed now. So many of us are confused on to understand what is bleeding. It is simple. Just keep in mind, later on I will be doing a video on bleeding. So just keep in mind for now. What bleeding is, it's just an extra size given to a document. For example, half inch or 1 inch is just extra size given outside of the document, just to make sure if we send our picture to print shop, they will be cutting the edges of the our poster or leaflet. They will be cutting. So to safeguard the text or picture inside that, what we used to give is just bleed. Also, this is not that important. Like normally many printers won't be asking this bleed to give a bleed size, but if they recommend you to give, so you can ask them the size of this and just type the size here. That's it. Okay, let me keep that into 0. If this advanced option is not available, as you can see, you can click this drop down menu to take that. Let me talk about color mode. Now the color mode, what's the color mode is CMYK and RGB. There are two. If you are selecting RGB, then it should be a picture that you are going to upload to the internet. So RGB means the display color. Whatever you are watching now, the screen's color is RGB. So it's RGB. If you need to print something, obviously you should select CMYK. That's it. Nothing to know about that, just CMYK means the colors used in print shops to print. When we talk about raster effects, this means keep in mind it is the resolution. There are 3 different options. Also you can change more than 300 later on while exporting. I will be surely teaching you that too. PPI means pixel per inch. Now I recommend you to select 300 pixels because you're working with A4, so you can select 300 pixels, but I also not recommending you to select 300 pixels if you are working with banners. Also, if you have an old computer with low specs, I do not recommend you to select 300 pixels because the size of the document, the size of the picture will increase a lot. Also, the PC will get stuck and you will have a bad time. Also, if you are working with banners, I don't recommend you to select 300 pixels because if you are working with a size, example, more than 10 feet tall banner means I don't recommend you to choose 300 pixels. You can just go through 150 or lower than that. Okay, let me show that for you. Let me open calculator, and 1 feet is equal to 12 inches, right? So let me type 12 and multiply by 10 feet, right? So 10 feet, if we multiply, we can see that 10 feet is equal to 120 inches. So if you are working more than 120 inches here, I recommend you not to select 300 pixels if you have a old computer. You know why I opened my computer and converted? Because there are no feet options available here. See, that's why I chose to convert inches into feet. So let me again quickly change this option to A4. Now let's talk about artboards. The number of artboard means the small documents inside the main document. The number of documents inside a main document. Keep that in mind. That is what called the artboards are. Also, you can delete different artboards in Adobe Illustrator later on. Let me select 2 for now to show that to you all. So you can select any name here. Let me type this as Leaflet. Okay, Leaflet. Also here, when it comes to spacing, this means the gap in between the number of these 2 artboards. Now let me press OK and show that for you. As you can see, this is the main document. You can close from here, and inside the main document there are 2 documents, also known as 2 artboards. Now when we come here, as you can see, this is the artboard tool options. When you press here, these menus here are changing. Alright, so if you can see here, there is a cross button over here. If you click this artboard, there is the cross button over here. That means simply you can delete the artboard from here. If you need to get another new artboard, all you have to do is come here to create this new artboard option here. You just have to press that and come into the screen, come into this new document. You can place it anywhere you want. I'm going to paste it next to that. See, you can close it, you can cancel that, also you can take from here. Okay, that is how you create and delete artboards. Also, to change the sizes of these artboards, there is a easy option. Soon as you click this, you can see an option which is available here. This is the international sizes of A4 which we already selected, right? So you can simply see that you can change this as how you wanted to. Also, these edges here, if you come to these edges, you can do it by your hand as how you want. See, you are getting that right. So it is simple as that. Let me get back to the default size. Alright, this is the A4 size. Now that we have learnt how to choose different sizes, on the part 2, I will be guiding you to create layouts. Please check the description of this video to get the link to the part 2 tutorial, or check the channel to watch the part 2 tutorial. Thank you all for watching.